Today is November 10th, and this is Gold Robotics. Put in a lot of hours today, a lot of hours.
Yeah, a lot of hours.
So, time to get started. Well, Reese's stuff.
So, my stuff is all lots on, and yesterday I really embarrassed myself, so I ain't doing that again. So, what I'm doing is basically, I'm just going to tell you what I did. I fixed what was wrong with my first Auton, and then today I wrote and tested and completed my second Auton, which basically scores in this space and then scores in the other line space down there. So, and scoring in both of those allows me to get the competition win point. So I can get, so if I win the match, I get 3. If I tie, I get 2, and if I lose, I get 1. So that type of thing. Just
it's really important.
very important for qualification matches.
Because that's going to really help them as far as like get up there. Because if you can do it by yourself, then all the teammates that can't do it, you can do it for them. So he's going to have a lot of win points racked up for that.
Yeah, it helps out whenever you have a really bad teammate and all you can do is just basically do the Auton. So that's what I have. I have an Auton that does that. I'm working on my third Auton right now, which is going to grab this base and then grab this yellow one right here behind me. And then I'm going to be done for Autons for this first competition. I had more in mind, but for now, that's all I need. And then also today I didn't really work on anything mechanically. The only thing I did was I switched out my big sprockets that are around my wheels for smaller ones, so that if a machine had like a little, my machine had like a machine that was going to hit me had like a little poker that they couldn't just hit my chain and knock it off.
And it keeps the same ratio.
Yeah, and it keeps the same ratio, so it shouldn't mess up with any of my Autons or anything.
So that's what Reese did today. He was working on a lot of Autons. He's been working on Autons all week. And 2 weeks.
Week.
Okay,
not
week.
2 weeks.
One week. So and we just finished the other bot, so we're not gonna have as good of a variety of Autons. We'll probably have like 1 or 2, but it's okay because it's our first competition. But we'll just see how far we get tomorrow. So I'll bring y'all over to the bot. We did some mechanical stuff. I won't show y'all it in action because y'all just see it in action when it's picking up rings and stuff. I'll start at the top here. It's all the way up here. It's taller than me on the table. So, let me go show y'all see that. So it's like a little flap thing that pops up like that. So it folds back into perimeter because that was a little problem that we had, was that it didn't want to fold into perimeter. It pops up and
Makes it more consistent whenever scoring.
So this is the sprocket. This sprocket goes off of here, turns it, and here. I don't know if you can see, but there's like 2 gears. Yeah, and those 2 gears. So what that does is it makes these 2 turn the opposite way, so that this can rotate that way to spit it out forward. So this is spitting out rings this way. This is bringing them up. Oh, and then so yeah. And so it scores pretty good, like enough to probably score 4 on each side during a competition, which is the goal. That's what we want our minimum to be, hopefully.
Yeah, minimum of 4 on each side, because 4 on each side means 80 points, and then if you have your base on your side, that is 20 other points, so that's 100 points all by itself. So 4 on each side is pretty good.
So yeah, that's our one mechanism, and I'll show you a little other mechanism, which I thought was going to be a lot harder to make than it actually was. So Reese, can you hold the camera right here? Alright, so we got like a little dangly thing right here, and this is the release mechanism, so it can't start out like this because it's too tall. It's past the original limit. So if this standoff's right here, alright, we'll act like this is this, what is this called, singly. So we take this singly, and down here is a little contraption, and it's spring-loaded, so this is going to be a pain to set up in competition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that goes right there, like that. Sorry about that. Usually we'll have 2 people setting this up in competition, but since we got one person recording, one person. So anyways, it goes like that, and this part goes around like that. So pretty much, and it's supposed to be a little bit tighter, but that's just how it works.
Yeah.
So pretty much ready, so there's like a little pin and the signal is pulling on it with all the elastic power in this right here, the rubber bands. And then once this lift goes down, it pulls that pin out. So this is free to pop back all the way up. But there's a little mechanism we made today. So yeah, mechanically we finished everything on the bot. There's probably going to be stuff we still got to clean up and like things like that. We got rubber bands on the lift right here, if you see, because I don't know if we showed that yesterday, but it's kind of struggling to pull it back up. And then also like with the height and stuff, there's some stuff. But tomorrow we got to replace the elastics so we can really see how it's going to work and stuff, and then we'll start coding our odds-ons. So that's what we got today.
I guess see you tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow.